Alright, we're rating the most toxic behaviors in Chivalry Medieval Warfare. How the rating system is gonna go, I think, is the more toxic and like funny or like retarded it is, the higher it's gonna go on the list. And things that are like stupid or childish or not great are going lower. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure about the actual scale or exactly what we're rating here. I'll say fountain spam for later. How about vote kick spam? That's a classic one. So vote kicking somebody over and over. Let me fix that. Okay. If anybody wants to comment, let me know. Vote kick spam is S tier toxic. It's pretty much the most toxic thing you can do. I mean, it's just, it only affects one person. It's a real dick fucking move. It's annoying. It's pretty toxic. Let's go with fainting over and over. Or like fainting in modes where you wouldn't normally faint people. I think that's pretty pretty low tier. It is toxic, but I mean, it's in the game. It's just a mechanic. Can't be that bad. Next up, we have speed hacking. Now, I don't have a problem with speed hacking in the way that others do. Sometimes because it is like a challenge. However, people who speed hack have micro penises, and they are retarded. So that goes against them. I'm thinking speed hacking is A tier. I don't think it's the worst thing you could do in the game, but it's pretty fucking shitty. Out of bounds sniping, this is automatic S tier. You're a fucking horrible human being if you do this shit. Lagging on purpose? That might be on here, I don't know, we'll see. Spamming chat. This could be anything. Political agendas, the N-word, just being a general fucking nuisance. I don't think this doesn't bother me all that much. People think it's funny, I think it's... I don't even pay attention to it half the time. I think fate spam is more toxic. You can mute people? Oh, well then it's F tier, it's not even a thing. Fire potting in general. This is just fire potting in general. It's a game mechanic. It's supposed to be used as a denial of area type of attack, but idiots, I mean, this is maybe going in B tier, because like little kids will just spam fire pots all day and it's not funny. Yeah, it's not that funny. So it's going in C tier. It's really not that annoying and it's easy to dodge, so it's not that bad. Team killing. We're talking about intentionally team killing somebody over and over. That's pretty fucking toxic if you ask me. Where would you put this? Like, if you're following people server to server, either you're vote kicking them or you're team killing them, so they're pretty equally annoying. But I think this is B tier because most people aren't... You do less team damage and it doesn't I mean, you can avoid it some of the time. Playing Archer in general, this is pretty fucking toxic. Yeah, they all depend. Of course they all depend. I mean, Archer has its purpose in Team Objective. Any other mode that's not Team Objective and you're playing Archer, this is pretty fucking trash. I would say this is S tier trolling. Yeah, that's pretty toxic. What's next? Random deathmatch and duels. Not too many people do this, and if they do it, it kind of falls in the same categories like team killing. I don't know, like you're trying to be an asshole on purpose, right? And it is pretty annoying. I'm going C tier, I think. It's not funny, it's not entertaining. Talking smack? Oh yeah. Smack talk. This is different from spamming. Do we have chat spam down here? Again, you can mute people, so this goes... I mean, this is negligible. Not that it's not toxic, but it's just not a big deal, really. Why have avoiding kills? Maybe we could wrap all these up into evading death, like jumping off a cliff or jumping into the water or F10ing to suicide or going spectate to avoid getting killed. I've seen Django do it. This is pretty low tier trolling. It's not very clever. FFA spec glitching. This is an actual problem. People do this over and over just to get free kills in free-for-all. It is, however, shameful. Like, people who do this, they get easily caught, and they're pretty trash. I would say B tier for that. What else do we have? Bad manners. Teabagging in general. Or just bad manners. It's pretty toxic. Where do we want this? It's about C tier. For little kids. Yeah, that's why it's pretty low tier trolling. Shield fakes. This is... Do I have standing taunt? Oh, that's a different one? Alright, we'll count that differently. Yeah, they kill you once after dying 100 times in a row and they teabag you like they're good. Yeah. Shield fakes, these are pretty annoying. Shield in general is annoying because it hides your attacks and it makes your attacks quicker. And you do this, like especially shield faking with like a short sword or something. This is pretty fucking toxic. Like just blocking and then attacking immediately with your quick dagger. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I'm going B tier, I think. Pretty bad. Morningstar is broken. If you use it, you're an idiot. This is S tier trolling. Freeman of Ukraine. Freeman of Ukraine does both of these, so yeah, it's pretty toxic. 50-50s. It's a game mechanic. It's what all the competitive players use. You can't tell. Like, you have to guess if you have to block right away or if they're doing a 360 and they hit you on the last frame. It's pretty bad. I would put this up here with A tier. I mean, that's really fucking toxic. Shield taunt. Switch. I don't have a better way to... Or it's not... It doesn't necessarily need to be a shield, does it? It could just be a standing taunt. That's pretty low tier. This is not very effective. It's annoying. Trash players use it. Combo feints. So I have feint spam on here, but this is combo feinting in general. Pretty hard to read, pretty toxic. And people only usually use this to be real dickheads, don't they? Yeah, let's go in C tier, I think. I mean, they're blockable. What else do we got? Body fakes? Oh, I guess I do have body fakes on here. This is where you either like jump, or you just bob your head, or you do something like you just wiggle your body around but you don't actually attack to kind of bait a block. I think this is a legitimate tactic. So I'm gonna say this is not that big of a deal. If you fall for that, you're just not a very good player. What else do we have? Team stacking. Like putting 8 people on one team, and then if there's 4 people on the other team, and refusing to change. It's pretty toxic. I mean, there's no reason for it. And it's just to be a douchebag, so that's pretty high level trolling. Somebody wanted me to add Vanguard Charge on here, which I don't. It's just a mechanic. How toxic is it? It gives you a stamina advantage. I don't think it's that big of a deal. In duels you wouldn't use it, right? I don't know. E tier, because it is toxic in dueling. Well, we have a map spamming on here, right? Unless I skipped it. Map spam. This is really fucking toxic. Playing the same map over and over and over again. Why? You're wasting everybody's time. It's not funny. It's like the most toxic thing you could do, I think. What else do we have? Dodd. Again, somebody asked me to put this on here. I wouldn't have thought of it. But spamming your dodge as a man-at-arms, I mean, this is pretty annoying, but you're just wasting stamina, right? Yeah, I think it goes up here. Up in the C tier. Backpedaling. My god. This shit is so annoying. It's when people just walk backwards the entire fight. They never come towards you. You just hold the S button the entire time. It's like, people have to run towards you, and then when they get close, you either attack them or you like run away and then you continue backpedaling. This shit is fucking annoying. I almost want to put this A tier, that's how fucking annoying it is. Well, that backpedaling in general, it's similar to running around during a duel, but not quite. I'm gonna say this is B tier. Because you do use it when you're trying to gain stam, but doing it the entire fight is fucking annoying. Running circuits. This is sort of what you're talking about in terms of running away in duels. In fact, it's exactly that. This is S tier toxic. Like, being an archer and then running up to a platform and jumping off and then continuing to run around in a circle. Or like on Moor, you can run around the rocks forever and ever and nobody can ever catch up to you. I used to fight a dude who, every time you fought him, he would run away and then just run around the rocks and waste, like, run out the timer. So that is pretty much the most toxic thing you could do in this game, as far as I'm concerned. Firepot, Mind Glitch. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, except people do this in Last Team Standing, and then they waste out the timer. So this is really fucking toxic too. Although not too many people use it, but yeah, basically you throw the fire pot on the lava in mines, and then you jump down on the lava, and you won't die from the lava, you'll sink through the floor, and then you could just stand there for the rest of the match. It's pretty annoying in Last Team Standing. Dodging from stam out. This is not in the game anymore. They patched this out. This is S tier toxic. People used to re-roll accounts just to have good duel mode scores, and they would abuse the fuck out of this. They would dodge around and block until they got stammed out, and then when they had 0 stamina, they could still dodge. So you basically could never chase them down. But they patched it out, so. If it was in the game, it would be S, but it's not in the game anymore, so I don't know. Now that's a different thing, which is not even on here. Shield skipping. That's when you're out of stamina and you do some weird shield tech to not be stammed out completely. This is A tier trolling. Yeah. That shit's pretty dumb. We don't like that. Even if it's a tech, it shouldn't be in the game. Alright, we skipped a couple things. Heal spam. Like on the fountain in Duel Yard, just standing by the fountain. This is pretty bad. I'm going A tier. There's no reason for it. Especially in the middle of duels, or in the middle of fights, people will just sit there and fucking sip up. It's pretty annoying. Alright, what else do we have? Free-for-all teaming. Why? You get a bunch of your buddies together and then you only focus on certain people. This is really ruins the game as well. Yeah, I'm trying to think. These are... I'm coming to the conclusion that things that are higher are mostly things that ruin the game. Dueling on LTS instead of fighting for your own team? Well, that's just being a retard. It's just having no fucking brain cells. I don't think that's a behavior. What else do we have? I feel like I skipped something. Yeah, alright, let's wrap that up as, like, team griefing.
Where's Garrett?
It's B tier. It's pretty bad. It ruins the game quite a bit. Is it as bad as these things, though? Yeah, it is. Whew, it's pretty bad.
Left side. The right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me.
Boosting your score by jumping in the water. This is as opposed to spec glitching. This I don't think is as big of a deal because you'd have to run up to the water every time, and it depends on your spawn point, so it's not as bad as spec glitching, which you could do anytime, anywhere. Admin abuse.
Don't tear. More carrots. Where's Garrett?
It's pretty bad for the game.
Here come from the west side.
Does this go S or A tier or B tier, do you think?
The left side. The right brain
It's like if you ban people or kick people
drives me
for shit that's
insane.
totally innocuous, it's pretty fucking bad.
Don't lie, don't lie.
S tier, you reckon? I'm okay with that.
Don't fry, don't fry.
Oh, we didn't do
Your brain.
vanilla shaming, I guess we'll call it. These are competitive players who they'll hop into vanilla and then they'll get beat and they'll go, oh, vanilla, oh, that's the only reason I'm losing. Dude, this is, I mean, this is some cringe fucking shit. It's for idiots. Yeah, but they're competitive players, so they're like, they don't know how to talk to other human beings. They're idiots. Is there anything we missed? Well, I'm sure there's tons of shit we missed, but like, off the top of my head. Just double check. Playing Sling. Let's go B tier. It's pretty toxic. Sling archers are the worst form of archers. Where did I put playing an archer? put that? Archer class is S tier. Oh, well, this has to be S tier then too, right? Maybe let's switch these around. Oh, I know. Archer's simping. I get archers not attacking each other, which is toxic by itself, but how about the fucking melee classes who sit there and bodyguard the archers? That's fucking cringe as fuck. Bearded axe is not a problem, dude. Alright, unless we come up with something else, I think that's a good sample size for what we're looking for. Alright, standing around, not actually playing the game, that's also S tier. If you're doing any of this shit, why the fuck are you playing the game? Basically, like you're ruining everybody else's experience. Alright, I think I'm going with that. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. So let's quickly run down what these are. These are toxic behaviors in Shiv. Smack talk and spamming chat. That's for low IQ people who don't have any better ideas or they can't employ any of these other tactics. Body fakes are just a like legitimate tactic as our Vanguard charge. Standing taunt switch. It's a technique that's like it's like a body fake, but it's not. Yeah, it's like a body fake, so it's basically the same thing. Feint spamming. I mean, you could do it if you want. Teabagging, pretty unimpressive. Trying to think. This has to be worse than the other ones. I'm gonna move, like, escaping death up a little bit. So let's go with that. Well, how about, I don't have lagging. How about this? Creating desync on purpose, like using clumsy or some kind of fucking lag switch. Maybe we'll just call that lag switch. It's pretty fucking toxic. I'll go up here with speed hacking. Move that up in the list. And then high ping in general, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. If you live in Australia and you're playing on a North American server, what are you gonna do? It's generally not that big of a deal, I find. It's usually harder for the high ping players to play than it is for the people to kill them, so I think I'm going D tier for that one. Alright, so what do we got? Fire potting is for little kids. RDM is for little kids. Like, you just get antsy. I don't understand killing people when they're dueling in a duel server. And these people usually get kicked for RDM. Combo feints, I mean, it's just a tactic, but it's pretty fucking, like, and people only use combo feints unless you're in a competitive, like, match. People use combo feints to be dickheads, so it's pretty annoying. Dodge spamming is annoying as well. We talked about avoiding getting killed. Team killing, very toxic. Spec glitching and free-for-all is toxic. Shield fakes, especially if you have a quick weapon or like a Morning Star, are really fucking annoying. Backpedaling is really annoying. And then everything up here. I mean, let's analyze S versus A tier, because we got a lot of stuff here. Speed hacking, using unpredictable attacks, lag switching, shield skipping. Yeah, this shit should all be like bannable or not in the fucking game. Heal spamming shouldn't be in the game. Griefing your team should get you kicked immediately. Team tagging is stupid. Archer class, I'm going down C tier. Because it's a legitimate... I don't think... You shouldn't be banned just for being an Archer class. But it is... If you're playing Archer in dual mode, you're a douchebag, and in free-for-all mode, there's something deeply, deeply wrong with you. All this stuff, I believe, is like immediate permaban shit. Spamming vocakes against people who don't deserve it. Going out of bounds. Sling and Morningstar are just fucking toxic in general. Yeah, spamming maps should get you banned. This, I've seen people get banned for running circuits. Dodge from Stamout, they removed from the game. Badmins should be accountable for their fucking horrible administration abilities. Archer simping is the worst fucking thing you can imagine. And also logging in and using up a fucking slot in the server and not doing anything. It's fucking terrible. So I quite like this. I think this is a solid list here. Of any complaints. I think that'll end our tier list of toxic Shiv behaviors here.